The link.
Going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? We're back, baby.
Hi. We're faking these smiles. Wait, how come I don't have
it.
Wait, where's
Yep. That was just me hearing me tell y'all we back.
Oh, here we are. I'm just waiting for a link and I got it. So
oh man. So you know what we're doing what we always do every
I was just about to say that, like
you know what we're doing right now. You know what we're doing. You know, this is what we do.
We're working on it here. We're working on it.
Just putting out the information for the people.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah, one more, two more.
Bam.
Hi everyone. We coming.
Oh. Yeah, you know. A lot's been going on. We got a lot to talk about tonight.
We sure do.
So just be ready. Just be ready. That's all. Again, you know what we're doing. We're just sending out all the links so the people can know. And I'm gonna go over here. Got one more. Bam. Just like that. Just like.
Wait, what you doing over there?
That's all I'm doing.
What you doing? I know, I'm so slow. Like, I swear, that's when you know that you're over 40. When you just like swiping the phone looking for like the apps, like where the apps? Why there's so many apps on here? This is crazy. It's not even cool. It's just too many. My mind can't take it anymore. Okay, I think I am almost. Are your suspects there?
Oh, there you go. There you go. 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 Oh. You know y'all like that. That's gonna be the new little intro. You know what I'm saying? We got the one and only. The one and only. He's back, y'all.
Ready.
He just gotta fix the light a little bit, but he's back, y'all. The one and only. Oh.
Don't judge my life, y'all.
No judgment. This is the no judgment.
No. Y'all know who it is. Mr. Oreo himself. Frosty Oreos is in the building, y'all. Y'all need to give it up.
We are live.
We are live, brother man.
We are on.
We are on and popping.
Whatever happened to the pre-show?
That was 20 minutes ago. We've been on for 20 minutes. We're waiting for you.
Oh, hold on, wait. I chimed in at 6:30 when I was supposed to. There wasn't nobody here.
Oh, he sent a message to us and said, give him a few. You didn't see that?
I had to help the missus. We got a new addition in the family. He's in the building, so I had to help out with that real quick. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
All right, so let's get into it. Hi, usual suspects. If anyone is in usual suspect land, I don't know.
Yeah, we got one person in there. You know what I'm saying?
One works. That works for me.
Well, we got a couple people watching that didn't leave a message, but it's fine though. It's cool. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time coming, but we about to get the show going, man. Y'all see who's in the building right now?
I didn't even get the YouTube link. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang.
That was. I didn't put that one in there. That was my fault.
Yeah, we were waiting for you. Then he sent the link to the Zoom meeting again for you to see if you get it, and then that's when you popped on.
Yeah.
But no, that was my fault about not sending the.
Yeah.
That Zoom came fast. I was like, what in the world?
Okay.
He did that to me. He did that to me last week. Last week, I'm like fixing my clothes like this, and all of a sudden it's like we're on live. I didn't even know I got that until I went back and looked at the show, and I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? But I'm ready. We ready?
We gotta wait for Mr. Brother Oreo real quick.
Yeah, be patient.
But this is good though, because now we get to let people come in. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while. So, night night, Frosty fam. Thank you. Night night.
Have a nice.
That reminds me of a song, but
hi, Michelle.
yeah.
Yeah. We're all traumatized. We're all trying to laugh through the trauma today. So
Oh yeah.
and try to make that happen for everyone else.
Let's get it. Oh, let's get it.
We pause for the cause.
You had to send out the links, right?
I'm just sending out the links.
Okay. I'm like, I thought you took a pause for the cause. I like that little pause, the picture. That's cool.
What picture?
Oh, when you put on pause, there's a picture that popped up.
Oh, that's dope.
Podcast.
I didn't die. That's dope.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Cheer.
I'm back.
All right. We got everybody in the building, man. I like this. I wish we could physically be in the same building. You know what I'm saying? But I like this. I can't wait till we're all back. We get a nice little backdrop like we had.
Yeah.
You know, got the blackfish up on. Can't wait.
Yeah. Those are the days.
Right?
Don't look like we'll get into that anytime soon.
I know.
Man, listen. Well, y'all ready to give it to them like how we do?
Well, how y'all do, but I just kind of tag in the back. I'm just trying to make it work, and it'll be a year, and I'll still be trying to make it work. But let's get it.
Let's get it. You ready, brother Oreo?
Let's get it.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Yo.
What was that?
What's going on, everybody?
What was that? I don't even know.
We gotta do that again. Let's do that again. That was kind of need a little more energy. Let the people know.
You're stretching out. You're stretching out the yo's. Everybody else is like yo. You're like yo.
My fault. My fault.
Like,
here we go. All right, let's do it. Let's go. Yo.
All right.
Here we go.
Okay. I think you was stretching it out for me to catch the rhythm. Like, come on, get it, knowledge. Try.
Right.
We're gonna have to say Frosty Knowledge, aka get dance.
Yeah.
Because now we got sick and tired. I dig it. But thank you everybody for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in, we are a local online news show. We do talk about local, national, and international news. I am your co-host, Frosty McNuggetts.
And I'm your host with the most, Frosty Oreos.
Co-host, Frosty Knowledge, aka sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Right. So it's definitely been a long week for everybody. But we got a special person, Mr. Brother Oreo. He's back with us. So we'll start with you today. How's your week been so far, brother?
My week's been ass. Yeah, I mean, it's just on that job hunt again, man. You know how it goes for me, though. You know what I mean? Life, definitely. It's how it's how you know it's real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to pride myself on as being one of those who are stuck in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? And try to fight the way out. But no, it's like this time it's kind of getting the best of me. But I'm cool, man. I'm here. I'm back. You know, let's just get it.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Miss Knowledge? How's your week been so far?
Well, I mean, I can't complain since, Oreo's down there struggling to do what he does, but keep your head up. My problems are probably minimal in comparison, but they're actually a lot. But I don't know, still trying to get the house fixed, work. Kids
Life as well.
started school. I'm just tired of everything, and you just get tired sometimes. Like you understand how people, like older people, when they're just tired of doing and they just don't want to do anymore, like anything. It's tough being an adult. It's so much to do. And it just seems like as you get older, there's more to do. Like, when is there less to do?
Right.
When does it get easy? There's always something. When you feel like you're on top and you're doing good, that's when you know something's gonna happen. I know it, and it just always does. But other than that, I'm cool. What about you? How's the car?
Car's great. I love it. It's definitely helping out, getting me to get my son. Love it. Thank you, Auntie, again. She really helped out, came through in the clutch. But I mean, kind of like you guys, it's life, very emotional. And that's aside from the stuff that we're gonna be talking about tonight. But it's been emotional. I've been very emotional. And I'll put that out there. All personal, in my own way, in my own head. Just when it rains, it pours, as they say. But just trying to be upbeat, trying to, you know what, it is life. I'm just trying to, just switch up my whole attitude. But I love it. I'm glad I'm here. We got Brother Oreo back. We've been missing you for the past couple weeks. I know the viewers have as well. So I'm glad to be back. Ready to get this.
What they want to pickle?
You want a pickle?
No, I said what they want. I said what they want to on me.
I'm like a pickle. What's going on? Oh.
You know how they do? They be picking on me and stuff. That's what they miss me. They want to pick on me.
Well, that's
they ain't want to do that.
You paid being a devil's advocate. Like, isn't that the point of being a devil's advocate? You guys, sometimes you're like, yo, I know y'all gonna hate me for this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Like, that's who you are. So stick with it. It don't matter. Doesn't matter what anyone says.
Sometimes you got.
Nah, man, whatever, who cares? We say what we say. Everyone's not going to agree. We're not always going to agree, but the bottom line is we want the same thing. We want the same thing for our people,
I know you're not going to agree because you like jumping on my back too, so.
Well, of course, duh. Doesn't mean I don't love you. Like, if I didn't care, I wouldn't say anything. Like,
That's what we miss, man. We miss having Brother Oreo, the discussions that y'all two bring up. Definitely.
Yes, 2 points of view. That's what we're here. Yeah, I mean, y'all two just agree. Y'all agree. Y'all agree. Y'all, for the most part, y'all be agreeing. Like, for real. Y'all just.
We do. Cause we
right, exactly.
But it's the approach on how we agree, and that's what it is. I think it's the approach.
Yeah, so I'm here to kind of shake it up and give different perspectives.
Yeah.
I'm like an old Southern lady. Like, I'm just gonna have different views. Like, I just am, because I'm older than y'all, for real. from the deep South. Like I just have different, we all different. It's cool. It's all good. We're supposed to. If I sat here and agreed with everything, y'all would think something was wrong with me.
Not even. Not even.
Oreo would.
Not.
He'd be like, what the hell's wrong with her?
I be looking around like.
Exactly. He certainly would like. Well,
like she agreed.
Yeah.
Put my finger up to your forehead like, are you warm? Nigga,
like that COVID got you? Something going on. Take that temperature.
Yo.
It's
everything
good.
Okay?
Yeah, we good. We're good.
Nah.
We ready?
Yeah. So we about to start the show like we always do with a little bit of black facts. Black facts. You're supposed to jump in, Miss Knowledge.
Black facts.
You're supposed to do we'll
black
work on that.
Black facts. I don't know.
There we go.
I have the wrong. I'm just okay.
Yeah.
We having fun. We having fun. We having fun.
Black facts.
But today we got a couple black facts for you guys. Like we do always, like I say always, Black History Month for everybody is one month, but for us it's 365 every day. And we like to share a little bit of our history with you. So with that being said, we're gonna get right into it. First person we have is Lester Young. Lester Young. For all you musicians out there, and I'm talking about myself, he was a great saxophonist. He was born today in Woodville, Mississippi. So he is somebody like Miss Knowledge from the Deep South.
Deep South.
You know what I'm saying? He's from Woodville, great jazz saxophonist, legend, dope. Anyway, won't get into that. He's dope. He's dope. Definitely check him out. But today is his birthday, so big shout out to him. Of course, he passed away, but today is his birthday. Next, I didn't know this, but Chuck Berry. Everybody knows who Chuck Berry is, right?
Nah, I don't think everyone knows.
Oh, well, if you don't know, you need to know. Chuck Berry is one of the greats. Motown. That's he just boom. Motown came, picked up mad different people. Anyway, Chuck Berry, the man, plays NASA. Apparently, he played Johnny B. Good for NASA engineers and scientists on the celebration of the Voyager 2's encounter with the planet Neptune in 1989. So,
wow, how old was he in 89? Chuck Berry had to be old in 89, no?
Hey, Chuck Berry, he was doing his thing.
That's dope.
Hey, I didn't know that. That's why I'm like, what? But hey, he played Johnny B. Good for a couple of NASA scientists when the what was it, satellite? That was the Voyager 2, right? A big satellite went past Neptune. They was like, look, Neptune. Barry White was like Johnny B. Good. So big shout out to that.
Barry White. Did you say Barry White? I think you said.
I said no, Chuck Berry. I said Barry White. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I apologize. I misread. A lot of people always use this gentleman for quotes, and it's horrible when other people do it. But today is the day of Martin Luther King's "I Have a Dream" speech. Awesome. First couple bars. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by their color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Unfortunately, that dream has not come to fruition. It's definitely unfortunate.
Hold on, y'all.
A lot of what happened?
Hold on.
I gotta take Oh,
Okay, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. But it's unfortunate that they don't. They use his quotes. They'll call them out, but they don't live up to it.
Right.
Which is, again, at the time he was one of the most hated people as a person in America, in the country.
Right. How many times did they say it, not to switch subjects, but I don't know. Every time I turned around, they were saying it at the RNC convention, like Martin Luther King. I'm just like, two words, well, not words, but Martin Luther King, and then they talk about being enslaved. I'm just like, they use Martin Luther King and enslaved throughout the whole convention. But
the RNC is a joke. But yeah, so his famous quote was today, the "I Have a Dream" speech. Awesome. Unfortunately, again, they're not living up to that. But moving on, I just found this out. Central Life Insurance Company was the last surviving African American owned insurance company. They disbanded today. They were disbanded today. They were ordered to liquidate by the Florida Circuit Court, by a Florida Circuit Court judge. So the last Black-owned insurance company in America had to liquidate itself. Wow, that's messed up. It's messed up. But I never heard of that company before until today. So I don't know a lot about them. But I'm gonna definitely have to do some more research. I never heard of a Black-owned insurance company.
me either. Like, that's wow. That was a thing.
You're right. All you think of is like, well, what's the Aflac?
Progressive, what is that? Progressive, I don't know. Progressive, Liberty, Safety.
All those.
Wow.
But this one, but yeah, they had to ban today. Huh?
What was the name of it again?
Central Life Insurance Company. Is the last surviving African American owned insurance company in the state of Florida, and they ordered them to liquidate, dissolve. You know more. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to do some more research, and we'll get back to you on that. And lastly, and excuse me if I pronounce this gentleman's name wrong, because I think I am. The Emperor Haile Selassie. He was the Emperor of Ethiopia. He passed away at the age of 83 in 1975. During his reign, the Emperor, I'm not going to try to pronounce his name again. No? What? I'm not saying his name. He's the Emperor of Ethiopia. I will not butcher this man's name. But how you say it?
I think it's Selassie.
See, that's why you are who you are. Say it one more time for the people.
I said I think. Don't have me saying shit and quoting me.
I think you're right. See, look at us agreeing. Look at that. I agree.
So the Emperor of Ethiopia, his main ambitions included the modernization of Ethiopia, international recognition for his nation, the abolishment of slavery, expanded education, and the elimination of foreign intervention. He was like, yo, if you ain't from here, get out of my business, we gonna handle it. In 1936, a year after Italy invaded Ethiopia, the emperor was forced to flee his country. He remained a strong symbol for many Blacks worldwide who saw the struggle of Ethiopia as one of their own. He returned to organize a resistance movement in Ethiopia, which was finally liberated in May of 1941. Despite his many progressives, however, the emperor's failure to class and land ownership reform eventually led to a coup that's putting a close to the 3,000-year-old, oh man, what would you say, Solomonic dynasty. Makeda, Makkeda, Makeda Solomonic dynasty.
Sure. Yay.
Y'all know I'm not good at pronouncing names. Y'all know that.
Move on to
So that's the end of our black fact. So big shout out to the Emperor of Ethiopia. He definitely did a lot for his country, even despite the coup. He's dope, man. Tried to modernize his country, get recognized on a national political scale. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to him for doing his thing. And that is our black facts for the day. I will gladly pass the mic off to the one and only Brother Oreo with his weekly What's Up Sum Up. Or
the sum up at the end, not at the beginning.
Oh, well, with his weekly, however you want to call it, views.
So with all this madness going on, and I need some clarification from you guys from this last the last shooting of this of that black man. He did not pass, correct?
Yes,
Correct.
that is correct.
All right.
So with all this, from the waist down.
So with all of this, this madness going on, it's fair to say that nothing's gonna change. That's how I'm seeing it. That's how I'm viewing it. So nothing's gonna change. It seems like things are happening more at an alarming rate now. Since the George Floyd death, since the Breonna Taylor death, since all of it. It seems like it's happening at an alarming rate. But one thing that I do want to touch on and say real quick is I applaud.
Take your time. Take your time, I said.
No, I just want to say I applaud the members of the Los Angeles Lakers and the Portland Trail Blazers. I commend Kenny Smith for their actions. They boycotted their game last night. Kenny Smith walked off the set and said he feels as though he should be in solidarity with his brothers and these other players who felt as though they shouldn't play tonight because of these matters. And I salute them. They use it. He said, and the biggest thing that got to me, what he said was, he said he's going to stand in solidarity. He don't know what's going to happen, but he'll deal with it when it happens. For him just walking off the set the way that he did, I applaud that. Mm-hmm. That money and all of that other bullshit don't mean anything. Right. He's willing to stand up for what's right. So I applaud them 100% wholeheartedly. And let's see what else follows. I know that the Raptors and the Celtics were talking about boycotting their game as well. I hope that they do it.
They do. They did. They postponed it. I think till tomorrow or Saturday. Maybe even Sunday.
It was supposed to be tonight, right?
Yeah. I think they postponed. It's between Friday and Sunday that they're gonna play again. But I think they said Saturday. But I have to double check on that. But they did postpone their game.
Good. That's what I got so far.
Yeah, it's I definitely agree with you on that. Definitely commend them. Also the Bucks. the Milwaukee Bucks as well. And the fact that
they should have been the first ones to stand up.
They were the first ones. They were the first ones. They didn't go onto the court. Their game was up and they didn't leave the locker rooms. They were the first one to tip it all off. Everyone else followed them because they stayed in the back, and they not only did they not come out, they called the governor and they called the attorney general to say, this is why we're not playing. This is why we're boycotting. So they did that.
And I definitely give big ups, like Brother Oreo said, to LeBron.
In their state for the team that they represent and play for. So, you know, you would think they would be the first ones.
Yeah.
Spark it all off.
Yeah, and they did. So good for them.
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm. And like what Brother Oreo alluded to with LeBron, definitely shout out to him for calling these owners to the carpet. I also heard this. I'm a big fan of Nick Wright. First things first and all that. But he was like the owner, and he agreed with LeBron as well. A lot of these owners are the ones who can help get these changes done. The owner of the Orlando's is the brother of, I don't like her, but Betsy DeVos. He was saying the owner of the Raptors or something like that regularly golfs with the president. Then a lot of these owners have big political connections. That's how these huge stadiums, basketball, football, that's how they get built. They have to go wine dine these political people to get a building. The owners need to go and talk to these political people and get these issues fixed, get these laws changed. So again,
wait a minute. I gotta rewind that real quick on you, real quick. Mm-hmm. All right, you said that one of them is the brother of Betsy DeVos. The other one regularly golfs with the president. So how much, even though they're owners, how much do you really think they're gonna put in? You see, you got the president, well, I'm sorry, excuse my language. You have the 4/5 on one hand who opposes everything that stands up, or he opposes anyone who stands up against the shit that's going on right now. Look what he did with the NFL. Look what he did, you know what I'm saying? Look what he did with NASCAR. Look what he did with all of these other things, right? So do you really think they're going to go preach the word and get anything changed?
No, but I'm just saying that's what LeBron meant. That's who he was talking to. Those are the people that, can reach out to these politicians. I mean, whether or not they do it, like you said, is something totally different, which will start a whole new conversation. But
so here's the biggest thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've been following or you've heard about the thing that's going on where there aren't a lot of minority owners in any sports, right? So just like they did to the owner of the Clippers when he made his racist remark, right? They boycotted, they went through all these meetings and all these things and got him basically forced to sell his team, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's what people need to do. So it's known, the 4/5 is a known racist, right? So why can't you get together in these boardrooms and these meetings and have these owners pulled to the carpet for supporting, and you basically can say a goddamn known terrorist, because that's pretty much what he is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right?
No, I agree.
So why are these are the things that needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, and all it takes is that one or two owners to get in there and do it. Come on, like, even though he's not the majority owner, you know what I mean? He has a big part. Saying Jay-Z has a big part in the Nets organization.
Mm.
The majority owner, I think he has like 49% or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
and then there's 51% elsewhere. And he's not the majority owner, but he has a big part in it. They need to step up and do something.
Yeah, I don't know. This is just my opinion. If that would even change Trump. The teams doing the boycotting, them speaking out, I think it's a little part in the cog, right? Like there's this big thing that needs to happen, and we all have to do all of these little parts to make that big thing happen. So I don't think like the basketball players and the athletes are going to be that big thing that happens. I think that they're a part that we need them to play, that small part, because we all know that the owners are just not going to do that, right? Because at the end of the day, Donald Trump is giving them their tax cuts and these tax benefits. So that's just not going to happen.
They're bought and paid for, basically.
Right, they're bought and paid for. So it just all boils down to, and we say it every single week, and I know it sounds like a broken record, and I know people really don't believe in it. They don't believe in that ballot box, but that ballot box is our power, and they want us to disenfranchise ourselves. They want us to self-suppress, because if we get so depressed about what's going on, if we really think that nothing is going to change, why bother? They have won, right? We are a people that have overcome slavery, Jim Crow, segregation, being lynched. Like, we got this. We just have to stay the force. Like every little piece, it's almost like people used to say here in Mass, I forgot who the police commissioner was, but he used to do that gun buyback program, right? And there were people who would be like,
that was Floyd.
Okay, right. And people would say, what's the point? If you only got one gun, you know, one gun is one less gun on the street. That may be one gun that saves my son, your nephew. It doesn't matter if it nets 1,000 guns or 10 guns. To me, it is a good thing, right? The same thing with religion. Who's to say whose is right? No one cares. We're all trying to get to the same place with religion. It's just a guideline of how we're supposed to be morally. Like no one says that any one thing is right. So I'm just thinking that box, that vote is so important, because we can't push Trump into a corner. Like he's not budging. He's bought and sold on white nationalism. Those are his people. He ain't changing. He don't give up. He don't care.
Just say it.
He's got to
just say it.
Keep the buck. Just say it.
Right. He doesn't give a fuck about anyone. He don't even care about, if he don't care about poor white folks, he definitely don't give a damn about black folks, right? No matter how many props and I don't want to get off because I'm going to talk about no matter how many props he has up talking about this shit, he doesn't care about us. We gotta get him out of there. And the only way to get him out of there, because the only way that we're going to start to make movement and stop this from happening is policing. That policing bill is going to change some things. I'm not saying that everything is going to change at once, but that is going to be our start. Right now, we don't have they're not being held accountable. They have immunity right now. They have unions, they have immunity, and they're banking on that fucking immunity right now. There's a bill in the House right now that the Democrats have passed, the policing bill. It's a George Floyd bill. Waiting to pass the Senate, and Mitch won't touch it. Trump is not going to touch it. Breonna Taylor is not going to get justice because that DA is a Black Republican. He's not touching that. He's not doing it, especially not during an election year. So they can march, protest, and burn down the place. He's not, those cops are not going to be held accountable. Trump's got to go. We got to vote. We can do this, guys. Like, we cannot Get your kids registered.
Right.
Every week, you get registered. Register your kids, please. If you're living in those states that are key swing states and your mail is fucked up right now, walk your ballot in. Go in and vote. We wait for sneakers. We wait for cell phones. We wait in line for tickets. We wait. We're patient with that shit. Waiting for the Apple 6 series to come out. We waiting the Apple Watch 6 series. We waiting patiently. Get the fucking line and hold that line. I don't care if you got to wear a hazmat suit. We got to get this. We're not going to survive another 4 years. If we think that we're being murdered right now, imagine come January, because then they really know that there's no accountability. Just watch the death rate go.
That'll be his. Yeah. He got to go now.
Right. We're in. So if any Black person is literally out there, because I heard someone say I got to pray on it. Yo, that's problematic. Because what are you praying on? You have kids, don't you?
Right. Real quick before we get into Miss Knowledge's section, I got a couple of the usual suspects. It's on fire again. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you. We appreciate it. The usual suspects are in the building. The comment section is on fire. Please like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, family, and strangers. Make it happen, Captain. Love y'all. But let's read some of these comments.
There you go.
We have.
Yeah.
What's up? What'd you say?
Wife got in the car. My shit connected to her Bluetooth, and I couldn't.
Oh no!
I missed everything you said, Lana. Like, what the?
Oh no! You know, it's coming back around. You know me, and the voting thing came up, so it's just we got this. That was just my thing, but I know you want to talk to the usual suspects. So
yeah, real quick, we got John Paul, also the WNBA and MLB postponed games off. I did forget about that. Yep, sure did. Miss Porter says it's exhausting. It is exhausting. We have Miss Marie says yes. John, the Bucks initiated it. Okay, yeah, they're from the same state. Yep. She also says Jared Kushner. I don't know. Did you hear about this, Brother Oreo? Jared Kushner said he wanted to meet with LeBron James. Did you hear about that?
I
did not, but that's a good thing.
It's a prop. I just feel like they just do these things for photo ops. Like it is a good thing, but they just want the picture with the Black guy. It's just right. Every time I hear them wanting to talk to someone Black, I just think it's a photo op. Like they just want the.
But you know what though? As much as I hate the way he plays basketball, I'm not to say that he's not good. He is no, I'm just saying he is a crybaby. He is a beast though.
I love LeBron.
But one thing I truly believe, right? Is LeBron will call it like it is in front of the motherfucker. He's not gonna hold his punches. He's gonna tell it like it is. I believe that.
No, you're right.
I know what he says. I know what he says on his social medias. I know what he says with, but that has some kind of position of power. I believe that he really will tell it like it is.
So maybe that's what a good idea. You're right.
We don't need none of these Terry Cruzes or
8 o'clock.
Terry Crews, who that?
That guy.
Who's that?
We do have.
I really don't know who that is.
I know. We do have.
Is he a cartoon character or something? I think that's a cartoon.
I'm just saying. I just try to make the point of we don't want these motherfuckers that's gonna coon. Who's gonna coon around the subject?
That's true.
Tell it like it is. Nah, real talk.
Nah, facts.
We don't need.
It says LeBron wants to boycott the league, not just postpone. which would hurt the owners' pockets and force them to invest in change. John Paul also says, when asked, Trump said the NBA has terrible ratings.
Of course.
That was his response.
And so does the RNC convention. But who's, you know?
If would you support a boycott? Or no, I'm saying, she says, I support a boycott. What do you guys think? Would you guys support a boycott if the NBA were to do that?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
I don't think it's gonna be a full boycott though.
Neither, but
so
hey.
This is just like, I want to say, the NFL back in the 90s, I want to say, when everybody boycotted and everything, and they paid replacement players. There's motherfuckers that's out there that who wants a shot, who wants to say, hey, I'm really good, but y'all don't got me on the team. Right. I think they're gonna take pennies on the dollar just to go out there to try to do their thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's those people out there, you know what I'm saying? So only way that, I mean, would it be a great thing? Yes, it would be a great thing. Would it be a good thing to hurt these motherfuckers' pockets? Yes, that would be absolutely amazing. Is it gonna happen? You got to show me. You got to show me.
Right.
We got Miss Marie. She says, follow the money, hit them where it hurts. We have brother John Paul. Nothing's going to come from meeting between LeBron and Kushner. We have, yes, boycott and divest. Better than reasoning. What else we got?
We have a new usual suspect in there, it looks like. Jen Brown.
We do. Yes, we do.
Yes.
Welcome.
Welcome, Miss Brown. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Subscribe. BR 394.
Right?
That's my mother. She's part of the 393.
Is she? Oh, man. Well, share.
Shout out. Big shout out. Brother John Paul says racism is real. Is the real virus. I'm too young to have witnessed this many murders, even if it's only on video. It's traumatizing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We were talking about it the other day, where it's almost like you're waiting for another video to come. Like, and that's sad. It's I automatically expect to see something in my timeline. I get a message on Twitter, something on Instagram. Like I literally almost expect it almost every day to see something, to hear something.
You're bracing yourself and wait till your son is older. My son is not here right now. It's like, he makes me sick, but I love to hear the key come through the door when he opens it, because he's home safe. Like, because I'm constantly anxious when he's not home. It's calm when he's not home.
But you can't wait till he gets home.
But I can't wait until I know that he's okay. You know.
What else we got? Oh man, it's a lot. Who's Terry Crews?
Exactly.
I don't know who that is. I gotta be a Cartoon Network character or something.
That's why I said it, just to say, like, yo, we don't need nobody cooning around.
Yo. Oh man. So thank you everybody, the usual suspects. Thank you for making the comments hot. Again, please, if you can, like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends, family, strangers. We just want to build this community, get the information out to the people, like we always do, keeping it real, keeping it raw. But with that being said, I'm gonna now pass the mic over to Miss Knowledge for her quotes and her topic for today.
Yes, good. So we're gonna play a little game so we can lighten up this show a little bit. Maybe, I don't know, these quotes are kind of sad.
Oh man, these quotes is killing me, man. I did a horrible job last week. I only got like one right.
And you're probably gonna do a horrible job this week. So
me too, don't feel bad.
No, but Oreo, I think a couple of weeks ago, I did a Who Said It with rap quotes, you know, to try to mix it up a little bit and make it easier, you know. Snoop Dogg, Eric B, this LL Cool J, he couldn't even get those quotes. It's just really sad.
It wasn't my fault, okay?
Because he's the John Cooper Mellencamp.
Oh, okay, that's why. All right, so you guys ready to play?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
All right, these are all quotes from this week. So let's go. Let's see. First quote. Growing up in the Deep South, I've seen racism up close and I know what it is. And it's not Donald Trump. And if you need a hint, I will give you a couple.
Give me one.
Football player.
Football player from the Deep South.
Growing up in the Deep South, I've seen racism up close.
NFL. Shit.
Not, I'm sorry. Former football player.
Michael Irvin.
No. And I know what it is, and it's not Donald Trump. He spoke at the RNC.
Oh, what's that dude? Herschel, yeah, John Paul typed it in. Herschel Walker.
Yep, Herschel Walker.
Yeah.
Herschel Walker
bro.
and his son. Herschel Walker and his son, both canceled. Cancel culture.
Yeah, that's right. He said it proudly too.
Yes. No, he said more than that. Not only did he say that, he said that Donald Trump went to Disney World with his family. I don't know if this was
he's the one, that was his story?
Yes, and he said Donald Trump showed up in a suit
and got on a little kiddie ride. I forgot. I didn't know that was this. Wow.
If Donald Trump is at Disney World, Donald Trump's trying to get his name on Space Mountain or something. He is not just at Disney World, like on ride and the little teacup ride. Come on. Yeah. So next quote, and one of my favorite quotes this week. Donald Trump may hate the post office, but he will still have to send them a change of address card come January.
Oh, I definitely know who said that.
You know?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
Who said that?
She is a senator. Okay, I give you another. She ran for president. She was running.
Kamala?
Nope.
She was running for president.
Yeah, Donald Trump may hate the post office, but he will still have to send them a change of address card come January. And she was a senator. She's a senator and she ran for president. I'm saying she, so she's a woman.
Yeah.
Caucasian woman.
Hillary.
Oh, Caucasian.
No, okay, she ran against Biden in the primaries, this past primary.
Oh, Elizabeth Warren.
You're getting close, not Elizabeth. Yeah.
What?
Oh,
I know, I always forget her name.
The Hawaiian lady.
Nope, not her.
Not her?
Not that. How many women ran? Wow.
There was a lot this time.
Yeah.
What's the lady's name from the Midwest that they was trying to pick?
Duckwood.
She's the Hawaiian woman. That I think. She's
that's the Hawaiian woman.
Yeah, I think she's Hawaiian. I don't want to.
That's the one who's handicapped, right?
She was in the war. She's a veteran.
Klobuchar.
Who got it?
Thank you, Miss Marie. Thank you. Thank you. Miss Klobuchar.
That was a hard one, but when she
never remember her name.
Yeah, Amy.
She's the one who said her and her dad used to skin chickens or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Cause she grew up on a farm or something.
Oh.
Like, cause she's from Wisconsin, isn't she?
I'm not.
Wisconsin, Missouri, one of those like
Midwest.
Somewhere in the Midwest. She's a Midwesterner, cause she was bumping heads with what's the short guy's name? Short white guy that was Pete. She was bumping heads with Pete Buttigieg.
Okay. Next quote. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Here's an easy one. The only way they can take this election away from us is if this is a rigged election.
Trump said that.
Thank you. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Oh, wait.
And that was a guess because I was like, that
You
sounds
know,
like
it's either
something.
Trump or Terry Crews. Like, it's like,
Who is Terry Crews? Who is this person?
right? I don't know. Who is Terry Crews? Oh, cartoon character, I think. Okay. We keep leaving this country and we keep loving this country and this country doesn't love us back.
Doc Rivers. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest, yo. I started to get emotional.
Me too.
When he was talking, because I was just it's been an emotional week, man.
Yeah.
And then
right. But he's absolutely right. We keep loving this country, the country that we want so much to be a part of, and they don't want us to be, you know, and then they get upset and say you're unpatriotic when you don't want to stand for the national anthem. Like, yeah, look how you treat us. Look how you treat us, you know, look how you treated us over the years. What do you expect from us? You continue to want Black people just to turn the other cheek and just be okay, you know, it's okay, massa, we good with this. Nah, come on.
Cheeks to turn.
Nah. Yeah, exactly. Right. Do you know that Doc Rivers' house, racists burned down his house in the 90s in San Antonio? They burnt his house to the ground.
What?
So it's racism is people as like some people tend to think that when you have money, racism doesn't touch you. And it does. Like it's like they confuse like monetary with no, you can't experience racism because you're rich. Like that's not how racism works. It's just it's not by that. Nobody knows that you're rich when you're walking down the street. They don't know your bank account. Like that's crazy. All right, next quote. I'm not sad. I don't want your pity. I want change.
Mr. Jacob Blake's sister.
Oh, look at you. Wow.
I was doing a lot of Twittering. I think that's why I was so emotional. I ain't never been on Twitter that much in my life.
Okay. I mean, this was on the news too, though. All right, here's one that you won't get, but I thought this was interesting because he said it. You're misleading Black people about cops.
Terry Crews.
You're right. No, I'm just joking.
I was about to say, that would be something he was
Close. I'm going to give you a hint because this is a difficult one. So this was in response to Doc Rivers. And this man, an attorney from New York. You're misleading Black people about cops.
Giuliani.
Very good. Yes.
Oh, dang. I wouldn't have got that.
Yeah.
Damn. On point. Giuliani said that?
Yeah.
I didn't even know anybody responded to Doc Rivers. Like, how do you respond? But apparently, freaking Nefuzaru, whatever his name is, responded.
Yeah, they didn't like it. Last quote, extra credit. Nobody drives to a city with guns because they love someone else's business. That's bullshit. They're doing it with hopes of shooting someone.
I heard that. Who said that?
Who? Want me to give it to you again? Nobody drives to a city with guns because they love someone else's business. That's bullshit. They're doing it with hopes of shooting someone.
Have a hint?
He's Black.
Oh.
Well, no, I can't say that. You'll know.
Barack Obama.
No. Okay. This hint is. He has a show. He has a TV show. Well, not like TV as in a sitcom, but a talk show.
Black.
If I give you too many more,
I heard the quote. I just don't. I can't remember who said it.
Okay, another hint.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Let me take Stephen A. Smith.
Nope. Outside of sports now.
Okay, that sounds like something he would say, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I was like, he's black. It has a TV show.
Well, let's say talk show or. Okay,
show.
here we go. You're gonna know now. Do you?
What's his name? What's his name? What's your boy?
A nighttime talk show.
What's your boy?
Nighttime talk show.
What's your boy's name?
No, come on. Nighttime talk show. Nighttime talk show.
Oh, Trevor Noah.
Thank you.
Trevor Noah. I couldn't think of his name.
Oh, they got it. John Paul.
John Paul out there.
Yeah.
Colbert. I like Colbert.
Oh, that would have been close. Steve Harvey. No, I think Steve Harvey is Trump's friend right now. I'm not. These are good guests. Ricky Smiley. Yep, he would have said that too.
I like Ricky Smiley. Yep.
Yeah, he definitely would have said that. Van, I don't know. Van is.
Who's Van? Is that the bald-headed black dude?
Yeah, he's
Van Jones.
Yeah, he's iffy sometimes with his stuff.
I don't know about him.
Yeah,
he's very iffy. He be riding the fence too much.
He really does. Sometimes he's like pro-black, and then the next time he's like pro-black. But you know, Trump was right. Like he's weird.
Yeah,
like that. Yeah.
Like the time when the very first time Trump actually read a teleprompter, but was like, like real slow and methodic. He was like, "See, now that is a president." Like,
he said that. I'm like
teleprompter without messing up. The bar is so low right now.
Well, I mean, Kanye did run. Or is he? Who knows? I don't know. Where's Kanye? Anyone know where Kanye is?
I don't know. He's trying to talk with Jesus right now.
All his shit got shut down. False letters.
Exactly. Fake signatures on there. Oh my goodness. That was, do you know that Trump's attorney I think this was it Wisconsin as well? Trump sued some small little radio station in Wisconsin just to sue them because they said bad stuff about him. And his attorney that represented him also represented Kanye with his campaign. So Trump was running two campaigns. Trump was running his campaign and he was also running Kanye's campaign because he thought that Kanye could pick off some black votes, but little does he know.
Kanye's in a midlife crisis. Like, and I mean this with the utmost sincerity. He needs to get some help.
Oh, Van Jones was, that's right. Van Jones was supposed to meet with Jared Kushner. Did that happen?
Is that who Jared Kushner thought he was referring to when he said LeBron James?
Is that LeBron? No, I think he's friends with Van, though. I think they're actually friends. I thought I read that Van Jones and Jared Kushner are actually friends. I could be wrong.
They went like buddy. We went to the same school. Who I'm gonna call when I want to go out to get a drink? Friends.
Yeah, when I want a black friend, Van.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Wow. But those are my quotes. That's the end of that segment.
All right, so what you got for us today?
Well, let me try to hurry through this. You guys did a lot of the sports shout outs. I just want to shout out a couple more sports teams because the WNBA also refused to play yesterday. Naomi Osaka, the tennis player, black and Japanese, she refused as well. She's like, nope, I'm not playing. So I wanted to mention them too, because I thought that was kind of dope that they came out. And matter of fact, the WNBA, I think they refused to play, but they came out on the court with bullets on their t-shirts. Did you see that? Like 7 shots to the back of their t-shirts. I thought like, wow.
So, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I will see what I like about the players from the WNBA, right? They're taking their, I don't want to say protest. So they're taking their message, further. You know what I'm saying? With you know, the whole coming out with the bullets on their t-shirt, like just their messages,
right,
their jerseys and on their pregame warm-ups and on their sneakers are way more meaningful and way more powerful than what these NBA players have. Like, if you really pay attention to it, like it's crazy.
but
Like,
together, but look at it together, but look at it together, but look at the whole of everything, the whole of everyone is a big statement, right? All these different parts and people doing it in different ways is a big statement. I love it. Like, you know, still knowing that they're going to play next week. So it's right. But
yeah,
they were able to stop it. They were able to just say, yo, we're tired. We're stopping this. This is the beginning, because the next time it's going to be like, I don't know, it could be stores, or it could be a flight attendants walking out. Like, this is going to grow. This isn't the end. Every time this happens, God forbid it will never happen again, but we know that that's not a thing. But it's going to grow and morph into other things. It's going to be, you know, remember the kids walked out of the school at one point in time. Like, it is going to be people walking out of their jobs. They're just going to be like, no, they're going to have a meeting and they're just going to walk out. Like, we can't take this anymore, right? I kind of feel like it today. Me and Michelle work together, and it's like having these Zoom meetings. I'm thinking like, wow, they don't even know how and John, they don't even know how we feel as Black people. Like, we're just having this normal meeting, but we are literally, we're suffering. And no one knows it, right? Because we have to wake up every day. We got to go to work, and we got to literally check and dive like we cool, smile and laugh like we cool. And that's why I think they have this thing where we should be turning our cheeks, right? Because we have to be normal. Like, we can't walk around like crying. We got to work. We got to go to grocery. We got to be normal. So it's almost like they don't know how bad it is, because we have to put on a brave face. They don't know that we're sick and tired of being sick and tired. They don't know that we're tired of telling our kids, be careful, do this when you're stopped by police. Like, they don't know the nerves. Like, even we've already told them that. I've already armed my son, but I'm fucking terrified every time he walks out that door. What am I going to do? He's 20. I can't make him not, like, I can't keep him in the house. But it sucks that we have to do this, and they don't get it. It's almost like we need counseling at work at this point, like some type of, I don't know, post-traumatic stress disorder treatment, because I feel like every time we turn around, we're just getting bombarded. And I went off topic. So I
feel you.
This is the 57th anniversary of the March on Washington. Wow. And there's going to be a march tomorrow on Washington to protest police brutality, which is interesting because this march was set up months ago, right? Look at this, like, that's crazy. It was set up months ago. But of course, near the time of this march, there was going to be another police shooting. Like, that is the odd. Those are the statistics right now. It's going to be about once or twice a month. It just is going to happen, or every couple of months it is going to happen. So that's happening tomorrow. And this is also the 4th anniversary of Colin Kaepernick taking a knee.
So, I hope that it goes well, because my daughter is there.
At the march? Yes. Oh, good for her. Good for her. Did she go by herself?
No, she went with her boyfriend and his mom and sisters. And
oh, awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
That's dope. That's dope. Definitely, you know, I pray that everybody stays safe, you know, for real. So, but that's what's up though, that she's being a part of that and getting that experience, because
Right.
That is an experience. Like when me and you went to that march a couple years ago.
Yeah.
That experience, being around all those different people, staying in solidarity. Like, it's not just going to a march. Isn't just, yo, you want to go? I'm gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna make posters. Like, it's an event. It's an experience, and it's even if
Also,
you're going there to counter protest, it's still an experience.
Right.
that was funny. Like, only like four national, not even nationalists, just four motherfuckers rocking the swap up.
Wow.
Yeah, remember when we seen that dude? And we'll have links to the video we made. Brother Oreo definitely did his thing. We talked to a lot of different people, a lot of different individuals. It was definitely an experience. We'll post that. But I don't know if you remember the dude. I think they tried to give him a wedgie or something like that.
They tried to bully the little white kid that was with the black folks.
Yo, he had on the whole outfit, the backpack. It was crazy. It was crazy. We'll have links to that in the description after the show. Definitely check that out. But yeah, if you can.
Hey, Knowledge, it was funny. It was funny. They tried to pick on that poor boy. We walked somewhere, came back. Dude that was trying to do the picking was sitting on the side of a tree, head all bleeding somewhere. Like, it was crazy out there. It was
Wow.
crazy.
Man.
There
Wow.
was one random guy just came out of the crowd, punched one of them in the face, and kept it pushing back. Yo, it was nuts.
It was crazy.
So there was 4 white nationalists at a march.
Yeah.
So it was the nationalists didn't even show up. They planned to. They didn't show up.
Oh, so the 4 did. So the 4 didn't get the memo. The 4 didn't get the memo that it was canceled, and they showed up.
It's like, you got your Aryan brothers. You know what I'm saying? It was not to say a whole bunch, but it was a bunch of them that came out. But nobody was talking any noise. You know what I mean? And then the one that did try to bully somebody ended up on the side of the tree with his head bleeding. You know what I mean? And it was like that part right there. Like, even I'm not gonna say that I condone violence and stuff like that.
We don't condone violence.
I don't condone violence, but it was a good group, good solidarity there that they wouldn't allow that to happen.
Well, we don't condone violence, but to punch a Nazi is just not a bad thing. Come on. I don't consider that violence. That is due justice. What are you talking about? How is that? How is punching a Nazi violent?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
You know. But we'll definitely have those videos posted. But yeah, if you can experience a march, definitely do it, and I definitely hope everybody.
Yeah, because that's how you get the hope.
But that's right? Dope.
And you feel the hope, like when you are in solidarity with people, you feel hopeful, and that's why we all have to get on the same team and feel hopeful. Because when you're alone, of course, there's despair. You think nothing is going to change, but when you're with other people, you feel like we can move mountains. So even if we're separate from one another, we need to know that we are a part of, the Black community. The Black community is not a neighborhood. It's not 4th Street. It's not 5th Street. It is a group of people, Black and brown people, who experience the same thing. Like, we have a shared experience. That is what the Black community is. It is not a neighborhood. So when we speak about Black community and how we say George Floyd is our brother, is our uncle, our son, our grandson, nephew, Blake, our son, our brother, he's truly our family. He is a part of the Black community. So we mourn for these people. We cry when they are injured. The Black community is injured. We feel that, because when we see them, we see ourselves. When we see Breonna Taylor, we see our daughter, you know, our mothers and our aunts, like, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
it's just, it's a painful thing. And that's why we need allies too, right? We need our allies to understand that, you know, we need them to continue to listen and be out there protesting. And you know what? They really are. You know, they are, and they're out there getting injured as well. I don't know who Rittenhouse shot. I don't know if they were black or white, but they definitely were protesters, and it was a very diverse group of protesters out there.
They were.
They were white.
Yeah, they were white allies.
Yeah, and those
One of the shows I watch, The Hill, one of their reporters actually interviewed Rittenhouse before he did the shooting, and he was the one. If you've seen the video where Rittenhouse goes over to the body, gets on the phone, and you can hear him say, "Yo, I just shot somebody." The dude in the video that's taking off his shirt is the reporter on the show, and come to find out, he got shot in his leg by Rittenhouse. When he shot his first victim, the bullet bounced off the ground or ricocheted and got the reporter in the leg. Once Rittenhouse left and shot the second victim, the reporter didn't know who did it. He just seen the person fall to the ground. When he went over there, that's when you saw the video of Rittenhouse running to the person, getting on the phone saying, "Hey, I just shot somebody." That reporter gave mad details. He was actually in the ER when the third victim came. Dude said his whole arm was blown off.
Yeah.
Like, and he's like the second victim that died in the hospital came in while he was there as well. Like,
and
it's
then
crazy.
They saw Rittenhouse ahead of time, and we discussed this. Like, that's why he was able to leave the scene with everyone saying he shot someone and with his hands up, and he walked by the cops because he had already spoken with the cops or the National Guard or whoever they were. He had already had communication because there was a whole Kenosha guard there. Like, they had a social media page where they were supposed to meet there to guard the businesses that they really don't give a fuck about. They just wanted to go there and shoot some protesters because Trump said so. Yeah, so they were talking to the National Guard, and the National Guard was like, basically like, "Oh, cool, y'all here to do that? Y'all here to do that? Cool. Y'all want some water? Here's some water." And the National Guard literally was throwing Rittenhouse and his buddies that also had guns water. So that's why he walked away, because they already knew who he was, because they had already met him and was talking and dapping it up and high fiving and say, "Yeah, we need people like you out here.
Blue Lives Matter."
Yeah, let him walk off and go on to Illinois. Like, what? Like, what? Like, how did y'all do that? Oh, well, I know how you did that, but
we know why.
It's that Dylan Roof costume, like, they got that shield, that white shield of armor, man. That's it. That's all it takes. You want some hamburgers, bro? You did us good.
You hungry? After all that shooting you did, I know you hungry.
Exactly. It don't matter if they're black or white, because as we say, if you a white ally and you out here with them, you just the same as them. You a casualty too. We don't care. So, so just in closing, because I want to just wrap it up and just tell everyone to keep the faith, don't despair, vote. We got this. Black people, we have been through a lot. This is nothing. If our ancestors can walk 20, 30 miles to vote, they had to guess the jelly beans in jars, they were getting beat upside the head women were getting beat. You know, I was reading about Fannie Lou Hammer and everything that she's done. You know, she helped women, Black women, be able to vote. She was beat down in prison too. You know, so these people took it to the head literally for us. We got this. So don't ever think that we don't have this. Don't ever let them beat us, because there's more of us. We just have to continue to be unified. They're going to beat us, try to beat us down mentally. So we just get tired and stop. We're not going to stop. You know, we're getting there. We may not see it in our lifetime where we want us to be. It may not be in our lifetime, but that's okay, because we're just moving it forward. We're passing the baton on to our kids so they can pass it to their kids, and we're gonna keep going. It's gonna be okay.
Yep.
It's gonna be okay.
All right.
And I want to say the RNC, I have officially named them racist, N-words, and coons.
Yeah.
That's the RNC.
Oh man. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna get into the couple quick headlines. I'm gonna briefly talk about them, so I can pass the mic off back to Brother Oreo so he can give us his wrap up of the show. But for everybody across the country, across the globe, global warming's real, people. It ain't go nowhere.
Yeah.
It ain't go nowhere. Despite all the protests, all the crazy stuff that's been going on, global warming is real, people. And a big ass hurricane is hitting Louisiana and Texas right now as I am speaking to you. It has unfortunately killed 4 people already. Lot of damage down there. I have family down in Texas. I reached out to them. They said they got hit with crazy rain and crazy wind this morning, but the brunt of it has gone away. They are safe, but for everybody else, mainly in Louisiana, down in that area, they are getting it head on. It's not like Katrina, thankfully, but damn it, actually, it's worse than that. This is the worst hurricane to hit the coast in I think they said over a century. So this is massive. So please give, if you have friends or family down in Louisiana, Texas, anywhere in the Gulf, definitely give them a call. Make sure they're well, make sure they're safe. So yeah, man, global warming is still happening. California is on fire right now, burning. They don't have enough firefighters to fight the fires. When it was happening last year, early in the year, when I think it was last year, when they were going through all these crazy fires, they actually had the help of people from jail. I think they're called like jailhouse firefighters.
Did Trump send some rakes? Didn't he say if you rake your forest, there wouldn't be any fires?
He forgot to do that.
Okay.
We need to tweet him to send some rakes to California.
Okay.
But yeah, no, they actually had volunteers from jail helping to fight these fires. Unfortunately, a side note to that, the men that were risking their lives have the experience to fight fires. Firefighting departments, houses won't hire them, even though they have the experience and firsthand knowledge of how to combat fires. They won't hire them. But this year, because of COVID, a lot of the people that they could have used, of course, the jails have let them go home because of COVID. So the fires are way out of control in California. So we got fires in California. We got big ass hurricanes hitting the Gulf of Mexico, Louisiana, Texas. Global warming still real. Please don't forget that. Moving on. Of course, we talked about it already, about Jacob Blake and that whole situation. So I won't reiterate any of that because we already talked about that. But moving on, this is local. The gentleman that was found in Fort Hood that was hung is actually from Brockton. His name is Elder. And again, I can pronounce this. Elder Fernandez. And it's funny, I was actually, one of the reasons why I really want to talk about this particularly is because I went to the gas station this morning to fill up my new car to get to work on time. I was late. He actually told me about this. I did hear about the gentleman that was found hung, but I didn't hear any more details. So I just heard about that. He told me he knows the family, and it was sad that this happened. He was telling me that the mother didn't find out anything about this until she actually got down there. And then once I did more research and found out the gentleman was missing for a while. If you don't know, I think we talked about this a couple weeks ago. From the same place, a Latino lady was missing. Come to find out, this gentleman and her went missing around the same time. It's just they, for some reason, just now are finding his body. But he wasn't far from the base. More information is starting to come out. But the gentleman was a local of Brockton. The guy at the gas station told me a lot of people in this community know the family, knew him, and they're going through a lot right now.
Didn't they find him hanging from a tree?
Yeah. They found him hanging from the tree. They also, where they found the lady's body, they found more bones and things of that nature as well. Yeah, it's there is a lot of weird, not weird, but just a lot of suspectish stuff going on down in Fort Hood when it comes to minorities, mainly Latinos and people of Black and brown people.
Wait.
What?
Wait. What the hell is suspectish?
I was just gonna let him make that word up. He's like a Don King. He's the Don King of What's Up People News.
Suspectish should just be it's a lot of suspect. It's some weird stuff going on.
Remember Don King would make up words?
I'm over here listening to the rest of it like suspectish. Like, is that really like?
I didn't say anything when he said abolish, and I think he meant abolish, but I just let it go.
Yeah. It's all right. We ain't clowning on you. I just wanted to know if I didn't want to.
It was suspectish. All right.
Making a word. That's cool.
It's gonna catch on. Don't worry. It's gonna catch on.
Stop acting suspecty.
I'm about to hashtag that.
It's suspectish.
Suspectish. Okay. Oh, all right, fam.
But moving on, and then to the last story I was going to talk about, which we already talked about, was the NBA. All the different sports teams taking a stand. As Brother Oreo said earlier at the top of the show, we want to give big shouts to Kenny Smith, who walked off the show, who had to stand in solidarity, who felt like that was the right thing, which it was. And you can't knock them for that.
Nope.
So again, we went into details about that. So big shout out to the people in the NBA for doing that. And lastly, I wanted to briefly let people know about the Alex Moore situation. He's running for mayor of Holyoke here in Massachusetts. There has been a smear campaign that was formulated, unfortunately, by the corporate Democrats here in the state. He's running for mayor. His opponent is Richard Neal. The people that work with Richard Neal and a couple others got together, put this story together, tried to, tarnish his name, make him drop out the race. Come to find out, all that was bullshit. And they concocted that, the girls and stuff that they had that said he was doing these things. Uncredible story, bullshit. But right now, it's still a long shot for him, but he's gaining momentum. He's gaining name recognition. He's someone that will fight for the people. That's for the people. We need people like that in office, even though he's not in my particular district. But we need to have people that will fight for us, that will be a voice in office, in regardless of where they're from. So big shout out to him. I'll post the link so you can get more information about him in the description after the show. That's all I got. I am glad again to pass the mic off to the one and only Brother Oreo with, and I'm gonna get it right this time, his sum up of the show. Take it away, Brother Oreo.
Get away. Get away.
You know what? I feel like a broken record when I say the things that I say, right? So I want to kind of change the narrative on that. So for it's so many to name, but for all of those all the lives that were lost due to this police brutality and everything, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Sandra Bland, Philando Castile, all the names, Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin, all these names, right? So what I'm gonna do is just have a quick moment of silence and remembrance of them, and then we all gonna have a good night.
Wow, that's sad.
All right, y'all. That's it. That's what I got for tonight.
No, that's deep. That's deep. I definitely felt that energy. Shout outs before we finally close up.
Thank you, usual suspects. Everyone, like this video. Tell some people to subscribe. We have a goal. We have to make our goal. We're trying to get 400 subs. Please, we only need 7 more. Tell your people. Share this video. Thanks for coming. Come back next week. We love y'all. We love y'all.
Brother Oreo.
We out?
We out.
We out.
All right.
Bye,
y'all
guys.
have a good night. We'll see y'all next week.
Good weekend.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Peace.